in this video, I'm gonna show how you could take an existing spreadsheet that you have. So let's say that everyone in the company looks at this executive dashboard for information on sales and likes and followers, and let's just say that there's a good source of information here. We want to get this into Slack through a slash command. So we want to be able to pull it whenever we want, or let's say we want to use the custom post builder, or we just want to run the code natively through the sheet. We don't want to use an external add-on. So how you would do that is by going to my website, and you would purchase the premium Google Sheet. When you do that, it's just going to be through Gumroad. It's just a one-time payment. It's not a subscription or anything. And so when you purchase that, you'll get access to this template. And so this template, you're going to click get the template. That's going to give you your very own version of this template, and it's completely yours. You can do whatever you want with it, and you can always go back and get a brand new version of it. If there's ever any updates, you get lifetime updates. So here's just the cover. There will be a link to documentation. That's what I'm doing right now. The post builder, code snippets, and then just an example dashboard and some settings. Really, for our purposes, let's start with the code snippets. So when you have your existing dashboard, let's just call it existing sheet. All you're going to do is you're going to go into extensions and app scripts. And you're going to see, once you open this, there's a file already created called code.js. You're going to delete whatever is in there, and then go into here, and you'll see code.js is right here. Go into here, select all, copy. Don't just copy the cell, actually select everything in the cell and copy it, just to avoid any errors. And then you're going to paste it here. You can save that just with the Control S or Command S, and you're going to add another file, HTML file. So that's going to be main.html. So again, you're going to delete everything in here, go in here, and then again, this has to be all lowercase, main.html. Make sure that that name is correct. Select all, copy, paste, save it. And now all you got to do is you're going to select sidebar.home up here, sidebar.home, and then you're just going to say run the function. I want to open the sidebar. And that's going to start initiating the permission sets. So before it runs, Google's going to have a pop-up that says, hey, do you want to authorize this code to run on your Google Sheet? You're going to say yes. It's going to say it's unauthorized because it's not verified through the add-on store, but that's just because it's custom code. And then you're going to say go to project, and then these are all the permissions. You can say allow, and you can go through all this code and make sure that it is meets your company's security guidelines. And then once you go back into your existing sheet, now suddenly you have this trigger over here. And so actually, if you refresh, it'll close out the app script. If you give it 1 second, you'll actually get a whole new button up here. So you can do create triggers, and then you have this create triggers, and then you also have create slash commands, which is exciting. And I'll get into how to set up slash commands in the next video. But for our purposes here, that's how you get it all set up. And then the other thing that you can do with the premium sheet is go to the post builder, and you can say, if you want to use this on your existing sheet, you can just copy it to existing spreadsheet. And then you say, you just select the sheet that you want. This is the one that I want. And then you'll see it just copies it right here. And there's going to be a couple errors because it's referencing some fields. So we can just put in some example numbers here. And then let's see. Then it should be okay, and there you go. And that should be good to go. And we can test it here by creating a trigger. So let's put the webhook in there. We'll hit create just to save down that webhook. Perfect. And then what we can do now is let's go to post build, a copy of post builder, and we can always rename that sheet. We're going to click let's see, D9. But if we do rename the sheet, we should rename it and then create the trigger, as opposed to create the trigger and then rename the sheet. Okay, so D9, let's test it to see if it works. And it sounds like, there you go, got a new message there. So that worked. Now we can set up a slash command too. So, all right, well, that is the premium sheet, and you can just copy and paste that code over into any number of sheets that you already have, and you can run it across all of your sheets as many times as you like, and then set up slash commands and get all that information to Slack very easily. So in the next video, we'll cover slash commands, and we'll get those set up pretty quick.